morning from Jiaoxi. It's our first morning here. We arrived pretty late last night. We're staying at Hotel Pin Jiaoxi, which is a slightly more basic hotel than I am used to, I want to say. The whole area is like a township in Yilan County, and it's quite rural. I don't think I really realised this when I was booking this hotel. I think I might have messed up on the travel planning a little bit because, first of all, I didn't realise that this is like a long bank holiday weekend for the locals, and this is why hotels were quite pricey, particularly in this area. It's also very, very busy, and I think it was the Dragon Boat Festival yesterday. I don't actually know what that means. Nobody's told me this yet. I haven't asked that question, but this is why Jiaoxi will be busy this weekend, because people are not working. But the hotel we're staying in doesn't appear to really be for tourists, I don't think. Everything is in like Taiwanese, Chinese. I went to like the information stand with leaflets of things to do in the area, and there was nothing in English, which is not really normal, I would say, if it's like a touristy hotel. And the one place I wanted to go to, I've only just seen, I don't know if you'll be able to see, says it's temporarily closed. And on the map, a lot of places around here are temporarily closed. So even though this is like northeast of Taiwan, we weren't planning, well, we still aren't planning to go to the east side of the country, because a lot of it was damaged by the earthquake and the typhoon last year, and so there's not that many places to stay and things to do. So we thought we'd just sort of go as east as here, and then we're going back to the west of the country tomorrow, in fact. So we're going to make the most of our day. The best thing to do here are the hot springs. Now, I for some reason thought that they were like communal hot springs in a park. I think there is one, and luckily it's a 5-minute walk from our hotel, so we're going to go and explore that later today. But our room does have a hot spring in it, which I'm really looking forward to using. The hotel we're staying in, I think, is quite cool if you have kids, and I think a lot of hotels around here are like that from when I was reading up on this. This one seemed a bit more adult friendly, but I think there's more like kid friendly. So they have like an outdoor pool, which is like full of hot spring water, and then the second floor there's a library, which is really cool. They've got like an internet cafe thing in there. Do you remember like years ago when you used to travel, you'd be like on their computer in a hotel? It just made me laugh, and people were using that last night. Like, it was very, very busy, and they were like watching TikToks on it there, which was quite funny. And they've got a whole library section. They've got a games room with like air hockey, the basketball, like PS4, I don't know, like loads of things, but there's so many kids here, and so it was very, very busy there, and the pool looked very busy too. So we're just going to go and explore today and just see what happens. We're going to go down for breakfast. Breakfast is on until midday, which is really late, isn't it? I've got a bad feeling they won't do oat milk here. This just doesn't seem like the sort of place, and I struggled in Taipei too, but let's just see what happens. So this is the ground floor of our building, and that is the hot spring area. But we're actually in building number 2. I don't know why, but it's very spacious. And so to get to the main hotel lobby where the restaurant is, you just come out and you turn left. And I think that's the building, actually, the beige one. It's actually very nice weather today. Maybe it's because it's early. It's not humid, but it's just warm. This is perfect. I like how rural it is though. So this restaurant doesn't actually have an a la carte or menu or an on-site restaurant, which is a little bit frustrating, and I also don't think that Uber really operates here, so I think they're a bit surprised that we hadn't hired a car. I also don't know how we're actually going to get to places that we can't walk to, but yeah, this is the building, and I think this is where breakfast is served. Yeah. Really interesting, actually. So they do breakfast in sections, so it's 6:30 to 11. You do have oat milk. Oh, brilliant, thank you so much. And so we're just in between time slots at the moment, so we have to wait, but there we go. It's actually very nice in the lobby, but then I think most hotels generally are until you get into the room. But yeah, it's very cute. Breakfast. Now I wanted to show you my coffee struggles. Look at this. So they do soy milk. They don't actually do oat milk here. I tried the hot soy milk and it tasted disgusting, like it was foul. I don't like the taste of their soy milk, so I tried the cold one, and this always happens to me, and I don't know why. It's just curdled. All I want in life is a coffee. So thankfully, I discovered this company like at the end of last year, and they do oat milk powder. It's not the nicest, but you know, it's fine. The only problem is I'm running out of these. I've only got about 4 more left, so I'm trying to ration them out. It's a shame I didn't bring more because I've got so many of these at home, but I didn't think I'd struggle in like a hotel breakfast. So anyway, this is the problem with people who want milk in their coffee but can't tolerate dairy. I just don't like black coffee, that's also the other problem, but I'm going to show you some of the breakfast options here because they're really good. I thought I'd just give you a quick look at our room. It is a bit messy, but it's really weird. So when you walk in, they've got a separate like Japanese toilet situation, and there is a sink in there, but that's not the bathroom. This is where you put all your luggage and stuff like that. That's a portable aircon unit. There's a double, I think it's a king bed actually, it's quite big. This is what I mean by basic. There's no like bedside table on that side. It's actually really quite cold. Let me just turn this off. Aircon always gives me a bit of a runny nose. The ceilings are very high in here, which I really like. They're quite cool. It's quite a quirky little place. There is a mirror here with, I think there's a light switch. Hold on. Oh, there we go. And then, yeah, like I said, there's no bedside table there, which is a little bit annoying. This is the whole reason we booked this room. So this is like the bathroom, sink area. This is a hot spring, like a private hot spring in your own room. I haven't even looked out of the window here, but yeah, it's not like the best view. It's fine. But this is the hot spring bath, which you can sit in. And at first I thought this was like a walk-in shower situation, but it's not. It is like there's a shower curtain you pull all the way around, which, I don't know, shower curtains make me feel a little bit sick, but it's fine. It's not like a power shower. It wasn't the best. There's no like rainfall shower head. But again, it's fine. I'm excited to use this later though. So one of the places we wanted to visit and like do a day trip to from Taipei was Beitou Hot Springs. But again, I think a lot of places have either closed down or just been destroyed by all the natural disasters that have happened here in the last 2 years. So that was no longer open, but I think it was a blessing in disguise because I've since read that the hot springs here in Jiaoxi are a lot nicer and the water here is better for your skin. And you wouldn't do both anyway because you'd have to rent like a private hotel room for a few hours just to use the hot spring, whether you go there or here. And seeing as we're staying here, it just makes sense to do it here. The streets of Jiaoxi are so quiet and peaceful, aren't they? Yep. Oh my god, look at the mountains! Whoa. Up there! Wow, this is the car park for our hotel. Yeah, there must be. Anyway, we're literally a 4-minute walk from Jiaoxi Hot Spring Park, so we're going to go and check it out. I've read that you can sit with your feet in the spring water while sipping on a beer. I might get a beer.
Could do with a beer.
I could just do with nothing. I don't need anything. I might get a beer. So we're in the park and they've actually got a visitor station, Jess, which is quite cool. Let's go and visit it. Let's go and visit it. See what is there. Let's go and see if they've got like a map or something. Yeah, I don't think there's much to do here really, aside from walk around the park. And there's hot springs that you can just soak your feet into, which I already knew about. So we're going to go and try and find them. The lady was like, anything else to do here in Jiaoxi? And I was like, oh, no? Okay. These rabbits are so cute. Oh, I feel like it's just this.
She's like next to the coffee shop.
Yeah, on the other side of the coffee shop. No. Oh, this is it. It's nice. It's so warm.
This one says vegetarian.
So cool.
Oh, a little kid one.
How does it feel?
Very hot.
It's actually really hot.
The water, that is.
It's so nice and relaxing. I'm looking at everyone else's legs, right? I know that sounds really weird. Mine have gone bright red, and nobody else seems to have, so I don't really understand. Yours have a little bit as well, actually.
It doesn't feel like you're walking around cold. It's really that hot, this water.
It's really hot. I mean, this is a very good winter activity to do in Taiwan.
It is.
This is not the best time of year to be doing it, but obviously it's really quiet, and we got seats, and there's quite a few like pools of water with loads of people sitting down. So yeah, it's very nice and relaxing. I should have bought a book. Okay, you're not going to be able to see this on camera, but I'm so sure there's like black bats flying around here. It's been floating around past my head for ages. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, it's gone. Oh, there. There must be a bat. I think it's a bat.
Only bats fly like that, right?
I think so. It's so weird. Where's it gone now?
Yeah, like, it was over there now.
It's a bat. It's definitely a bat.
What's a butterfly?
Can't be a butterfly because it's black. Hot Spring Park was really nice, but you can't stay there for too long. Like, the water is so hot, it literally burns your feet, doesn't it, Jazz?
It does.
Like the bottom half of our legs and our feet were like bright red, as were everyone's, to be fair. Okay, it's very noisy here, but Jazz and I have just found a very bougie hotel. This is the kind of hotel that I would have liked to have stayed in. I feel like it's really a 5-star. But this didn't come up on the search. Maybe it was fully booked because this is a bank holiday weekend or something here. It's a shame. It's very, very nice in here. And we've just smuggled in our drinks. We left the park and we met this couple. The guy had walked into the hot springs with a beer, and I was like, oh my god, I could murder a beer. Like, where did you get that from? There was a coffee shop there. I got really excited because it actually had seats, because coffee shops here with seats do not exist. That's the one thing I've kind of missed throughout this whole trip in Taiwan. They don't exist. You just buy a coffee to go. I want aircon. I want to rest my feet. I want to go to the loo somewhere half decent. So anyway, he was like, oh, not from here. I got it from 7-Eleven down the road. And he brought it in with him. And there was a coffee shop there, but they only sold tea and coffee, but obviously no dairy-free milk. So I'm just really sick of tea everywhere. I'm not a tea drinker. And I really just wanted a cold drink. Restaurants don't sell Coke Zero here either, so it literally is a case of 7-Eleven. We bought these yesterday on our day trip to lunch on in the car. Ritz crackers with like cheese slices sandwiched between them. They are delicious. I don't think they're everything in the UK. If you come to Taiwan, look out for these. They're $55, so about £1.50 or less. This hotel lobby is so cute with these little llamas. I think there's seats for little kids. I don't really understand, but I don't know what this place is called. It doesn't say. I'm trying to find a name for this hotel, but it is not in English. I mean, if anyone wants to Google Translate that, I assume it's the same as this, just because if I ever come back to Jiaoxi, this is where I'd want to stay. But now we're walking back to our hotel, en route via a 7-Eleven again, so we can get some more cold drinks. It's very hard, I think I said before, to find cold drinks here.
It is no limit time.
Okay.
One adult 80. Just
80. Oh, 80, that's why, yeah.
Oh, 80, okay.
Oh, no limit, yeah.
So that's the fish that give you a pedicure, like you put your feet in, but it's in hot spring water. Oh,
If you
wow.
want to swimming, 1 hour 380.
Oh, so you can catch as many as you want in that.
Yeah. And if you can take it, we put you half kilo.
Really?
Wow. Oh, I don't eat fish, so...
Yeah, I'm my own fish. Let's see. We'll see what's going on. I have to do a DIY if you want.
Yeah?
There's some beer as well. If you want something.
Thank you. People here are so friendly. So this is the pedicure thing, like I just explained. People here, he said it's called shrimping. I don't know if that's actually obviously a word in English, but people catch their own shrimp. So you get like an hour, I think. Can't remember how much it costs. I think it's $3.80, and you have a maximum amount of half a kilo or a kilo of shrimp that you can catch. And then there's a DIY station over there where you take it all to be cooked, so you can eat it. How incredible is that? This is the DIY station. Just told me you can watch it being cooked. Is that the shrimp that people catch?
Yeah, look at that, they're getting grilled.
It's moving.
Of course they're moving, they're still alive, aren't they?
Oh my god, are they still at...
That's crazy.
No, they cook them alive.
Yeah?
No, stop it. I went from being really fascinated and intrigued to absolutely horrified. They don't kill the fish before they cook them. That's really inhumane. That's awful.
No, but that's how they kill them. They boil them. That is...
No, stop it. That's awful. Just, I can't look at this anymore. It's really bad. Okay, so we're now at Wai'ao Beach, and the drive here was so scenic. This is beautiful. I assume the beach is this way, but just look at the views. Oh my god. And I feel like those might have been like some of the mountains we were up in yesterday. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, it's very, very scenic here. Wow. Oh my god. So it's a black sand beach, it's not a white sand beach. This is stunning. I feel like this might be the south end of Taiwan, because every blog post I've read on this beach says it's really quiet, you'll have the whole beach to yourself, but this is a public holiday, so maybe this is why it's really busy. But it's very, very clean, I have to say, even though the sand doesn't look, you know, the best. But oh wait, is this sand or is this mud?
What's the beach called again?
There's grass growing in this sand.
Wai'ao Beach?
Wai'ao Beach.
Wai'ao Beach. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it must be black sand. Can't be soil, can it?
But why is there...
soil? Oh my god, soil.
Is this not sand?
We're not on sand right now.
I don't think grass grows in sand. The island in the distance is actually called Turtle Island. I don't know if you can go onto it, but we did see that yesterday as well. The driver was showing us this from high up in the mountains. Obviously it looked super tiny. It looks a lot bigger here, but I think this is where you go to get like hire a deck chair, umbrella, I don't know. Don't think we need any shade right now though. It's so beautiful. Just drinking like a true Brit. He's got a beer in each hand.
This one's nicer.
That was mine, the Asahi. And
I prefer this one than that one.
The Taiwan beer is not very nice. I can't sit down because I got splashed and my whole arse is wet, and the sand is going to stick to it. But just look at how stunning this beach is. It's a shame we're not allowed to go in the water, because there's a flag here and it says undercurrent area, so there's no swimming, but there are people there having surf lessons. This beach is actually known for surfing, because as you can see the waves are really high, high I think, and that is good for surfing obviously. So here we go. And I don't think I've ever been to anywhere where the sea meets like the mountains. I just think it's so stunning. We were worried that it might be a bit late in the day to come to the beach, but actually I think this is perfect because it is not hot. It's really quite nice and breezy. Yes, we've got it's really peaceful. It's busy, but it's still really peaceful. It's such a big beach that everyone can just spread out. I'm guessing it's probably quite chilly for the locals, but it's very, very pleasant for us. We did bring our towels and we are in our swimwear, but then we realised that we can't actually go inside. It's a nice place to hang out for the day. There's a lot of like British tourists or people I think that live here, but they're all English, you can tell by their accents, sitting down. But you can like rent chairs and umbrellas and sun loungers and stuff. I just don't know how much it is because nothing is in English here. And they've got like a cafe. We sort of entered through that yellow thing there. They've got a cafe, I think, and some public toilets that way as well. I'm just a bit concerned about how we're going to get back because it's not easy to get an Uber around here. There's not very many because most people just drive. So fingers crossed this should be okay. It's really hard to jump up on that surfboard. You're showing her how to jump up. It's hard to do it on land as well, never mind on sea. Beach was really good. We're now back at the hotel. Every evening they have like evening snacks here between 8 and 10 p.m. So we arrived just in time for them yesterday. And it was lucky because we arrived so late and this hotel doesn't have a restaurant, so they don't have like an a la carte menu or anything like that. They just provide like breakfast, and I think they've got a happy hour, and then they have these evening snacks. So we got a bit lucky. Also, because restaurants around Taiwan like close very early, we've noticed like the last seating is often 8 p.m. Anyway, much to my surprise, a lot of the food at the evening snacks is vegetarian. It's not the best, but they have chips. They have an assortment of vegetables, which I'm pretty sure are like stir-fried veg, but I don't think there's any oyster sauce in there. Not that I can taste, which is good. And they also have tea, eggs, and they've got this like broth type soup thing, which is actually, and that's vegetarian too. But that's just not very nice, I don't think. And they've got popcorn chicken. But I was just saying to Jas that I think I'm the only vegetarian I know that will eat chips that's touching the chicken. I wouldn't in the UK, I'd kick up a massive fuss, and there's absolutely no need for that. But here, where food is a bit of a struggle, I will eat it. Also because I think I'll eat it because the chicken's in batter, so I can't see the chicken.
Yeah.
For me, it's very much a visual thing. If I can see it in my food and if I can taste it, then I'm absolutely not eating it. Like, I don't look for like vegetarian cheese in the UK. Like, no one's got time for that, like, in my opinion. I will just eat cheese, but I can always taste if someone's put fish sauce in like a stir fry or something, and I can't do that. But yeah, I will show you the buffet, but it's just very busy at the moment, so I will do my best. My sunglasses are so dirty I can barely see, but last night I had the nicest hot spring bath and the best sleep. Like, I knocked out straight away, slept like a baby. We've just had breakfast in the hotel and we've checked out. We're waiting for a taxi to take us to Taipei, and from there we're getting the high-speed rail to Touchang, where we've got not very much time at all. But last night it was really funny because we got talking to this really cute little 6-year-old who had excellent English, and he was here with like his parents, his aunties, his uncles, his grandparents, like a whole family trip. And they were all so nice, and half of them lived in Touchang, and they were like, oh, you're gonna love it there, but are you guys not hot? Like, you're from the UK, like, it's really hot here. Anyway, so yeah, they've made me wish I was spending a bit more time in Touchang, but this is the problem. I hate spending one night anywhere, and that's literally what we're doing tonight. So we are hopefully going to get to Touchang by about 1:30 p.m, so we'll have half a day. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. I can't wave because I'm holding my suitcase and trying to stop it from rolling down the hill. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.